You guys need to know deep inside you that you are all special. And that's why you guys have been selected to be here. That's why you guys have been selected to be part of this company. Thank you for choosing me as your leader.
Part of intelligence is being able to make a choice. We're going to invite you to lean into that intuitive intelligence and to be able to trust yourself. And that's what being an authentic leader is being able to trust yourself, trust your gut, and make choices with confidence and clarity.
So it's really about deconstructing the conditioning that we've received from religion, schools, parents, society, culture, and really discerning how much of that indoctrination, that programming, is true for us.
The trail was amazing. The activities we did were so incredible, but I think outside of even the workshops and anything like that is being with everybody else. That's the most powerful part.
I feel like we thought we knew each other, but really we came as strangers, and now we're living as a team and even as a family. If we thought that we had each other's back, now we know that we have each other's back. And this is what we're bringing home.
One of the main goals I was looking to achieve during this trip was to allow people to be themselves, to get their guards down and trust each other. I can say, after witnessing what I've seen those past 3 days, that the goal has been accomplished.
And I think the rest is history. So thank you guys.
What we experienced as a group and as a team, not only both professionally but personally, it is the ideal way that us humans should connect and interact. And by actually seeing this, it was magical.
I think the overall experience was a huge highlight of my life. I've never had an experience like this.
The biggest highlight for me is when we went through the exercise of listing all of our personal values.
The fact that, you know, when you ask yourself, what are your values, and get the tools to actually work on finding out, it's groundbreaking, because I would not believe that those were my values. But when you start doing some research deep inside of you and you see what you actually stand for, it's wow. Wow.
Your values are what gives you your guardrails, your parameters. It allows you to have such clarity on your choices, because when you have an opportunity to do something, you can check in and say, does this align with my values that are going to take me in the direction that I want to go?
This is the sweet spot in the middle, where your personal values are aligned with the organizational values.
The understanding after a little while was like, wow, finally it all makes sense. And it was mind-blowing in a sense, because you discover yourself and you discover others, and that, wow, that's powerful.
It turned out to be a good relationship.
Everybody really tried to understand what is really important for me. What am I going to base my decisions on?
So there is loads and loads and loads of research showing that when we show up as leaders, authentically bought into a mission, we actually drive better results.
Three, two, one, vortex!
If there's one moment that stands out, I would say it is the second evening when the whole team was around the fire. Everybody was sharing and cracking jokes. And this is the moment we really bonded, and there was a real unity.
The one particular moment which stands out the most is when we were around the fire pit and just enjoying our fireball bucket.
This is for you, bro.
Not everybody has tried fireball before, and at that moment everybody had pleasure to try it.
Last night we were all in our rawest state and we were all connecting on every level possible.
And having so much fun with each other, you know, just going a little crazy.
That was a vortex 24 hours ago, and now this guy is like, no, he can't stop talking like this weird.
Little Horse Trail was some of the most incredible. It was one of the most incredible places I've ever been in my life.
And really enjoyed the hiking. It really made us all realize how small we are in this world. Being together, there was a feeling of feeling stronger as a team, and that was beautiful to witness and to watch.
All of those moments were amazing, whether it was the hiking, the speeches that Matthew gave, they were really emotional, the first circle where we all opened up the first meeting, running in the rain. I mean, the entire trip was a highlight to me, and it's hard to put one on top. It was just a blast.
The biggest takeaway that I have from this trip is respect and acceptance. We all learned who we were this week, in a funny way, in a serious way, in every single kind of sense. I think this broke that barrier and kind of let down a lot of walls. And that's, in 3 days, it's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible.
The biggest takeaway as a team is the trust. We have now been through an experience where we all trust each other.
What are we taking back all together is the trust of working with one another.
The ability for them to realize they can count on each other. They're not alone. They can actually get the help they need to succeed.
We never had that bridge, a strong bridge between each other, and the communication wouldn't flow. But now that we know each other, I think things won't be taken too personal. Business is business.
I think this is gonna allow us to do what we do on a much higher level.
Okay, we are gonna go one step back each.
Oh, she did better than me. You have 20 seconds.
The one word that keeps coming to my mind is authenticity. The company is authentic, the people are authentic, and the leader is authentic. It's okay to be vulnerable and to show others how you are, because everybody's just so accepting of each other, and I think that's wonderful. So the one word that keeps standing out in my head is authenticity.
Thank you all for being authentic. Thank you all for putting your guards down. Thank you all for accepting your weaknesses. And thank you all for being yourselves. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there's one word that I could say about Mr. Hospitality right now and leaving this trip is inspired.
Excited about the future and grateful for having such an amazing team.
Privileged. I'm privileged to be amongst a group of professionals who are top of their game, they're top of their field, and to be able to share and develop both personally and professionally with them, I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world.
We came as a team, and really we will come back as friends. Even though we were working with them, you don't know them until like something like this, the all bonding all together.
Is it a flag or we have to kill all of them?
I feel different. I feel completely different person. I am excited for how we are going to implement what we experienced here in our work life. And I think it's going to be a real different, and I'm excited to see how that is going to transition.
Whole. I feel whole. I feel like I have found where I belong. like I feel like that missing piece has finally been fulfilled.
One of the goals we need to add is sex.
I feel like we thought we knew each other, but really we came as strangers, and now we're living as a team and even as a family. And if we thought that we had each other's back, now we know that we have each other's back. And this is what we're bringing home. Votax!
I want to thank everybody here for helping me get through what I've gone through. Fulfill me in that way. So thank you, everybody here. Everybody, thank you.